Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class. Today, we are on the day number 15. Okay, now we are going to be discuss another interesting topic, which I say that on the day fifth or sixth, sometime I say that guys, we need to be think on that part. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा सोचते हैं इसको. सोचना क्या है? Is mainly we're talking about the data, right? User guys create a user account, role, group, everything. But what is this data called? What type of this data called? Because data is at different types. In the knowledge management, there is a 4-step to reach a position. It says data, then knowledge, and what I guess forget one more step, and then it's become the wisdom. Then data, one more step is there, then knowledge, and then the wisdom. ठीक है, मतलब कि if I give you something, like if you remember on this particular time, let me open this PPT again and show you. कहाँ गई हमारी PPT? ये रही. ठीक है, ये जो है ये खाली डेटा है ये, nothing else. And we have to be reach from data to wisdom. कि भाई देखो मैं यहाँ तक पहुँच गया हूँ. ठीक. Now when I say that we have a data and two type of data, because this is what the key to start here. एक तो आपने देखा यूजर रिकॉर्ड्स ग्रुप और एक हमने देखा इंसिडेंट रिकॉर्ड चेंज काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स एटसेट्रा. ये दोनों ही डेटा है मेरे, राइट? इफ आई से गाइस प्लीज फिल दिस फॉर्म. अच्छा तो क्या करना फॉर्म में? पुट योर नेम, पुट योर जेंडर, पुट योर एजुकेशन. It's a good option if you put gender in the drop down value. I said okay, gender, education, male, female. ठीक है, all good till this point? Or anything wrong here? Tell me, all good or anything wrong here?
Gender.
Go. Amish is. So Amish is saying Atul gender, the drop down is wrong, right? How you come to know it's wrong? What do you think? Rituja, Anvisha, Sunita, Matt. Atul, ये तो गलत है. These values are not in gender. It should be like this. Now all good?
Yes.
Yes.
Why? Why everything is good now? Because this value tell you that what this mean, or this value tell, this label tell you that what should be the value in that. These type of data, ये दो, is called the foundation data. Without this, you cannot build any project. So I put a question or 2 days before that, guys, what is the minimum or the requirement to start a project, or what you should know when you start a project? You should know about the data, and in data specifically foundation data. Without this data, you can't use these things. Can you raise an incident if I hide the caller field from the incident form? नहीं कर सकते. Can you assign an incident to a group if I hide the assignment group field on the form? नहीं अतुल, it's not possible. तो सोच समझ के बात करो, mature हो आप, right? So this is what we have to be asked to the customer first. Tell me about your foundation data. What is your user group? कितने हैं? What roles you have? Any customized role? Locations, department, CMDB, CI, any SLA, any email. These are the foundation data. Without this, you can't build it. Categories, subcategories, resolution codes, resolution categories. These are all my foundation data. And we, being as a consultant, my primary work to understand this foundation data. अब मैं अगर, if I give example, I'm giving a few things, just listen and then let me know. ठीक है? Microwave oven, sorry, microwave, oven, fridge, dining table, sofa, laptop, mobile, bed, pillows, duvets, mats, charger cable, dustbins, plates, bottles, glasses. अभी सब क्या है? These all are the foundation data. लेकिन scattered हैं. We will keep them in a group. अतुल ओवन और ये जो आपने बोला माइक्रोवेव, ये तो किचन अप्लायंसेस है. डाइनिंग, सोफा, बेड are your furniture. Plates, glasses, spoon are your again kitchen utensils हैं. And whenever you want to live any house, these are the minimum you need it. Without this, you can't survive it. You can't live it. So whenever we implement ServiceNow for any of the customer, first we ask about the foundation data. कि आप बताइए आपके कितने यूजर्स हैं, कितने ग्रुप हैं, कितने रोल हैं, CMDB में कितना डेटा है, CI कितना है, असाइनमेंट्स ग्रुप कितने हैं आपके, आपके कैटेगरीज, सब कैटेगरीज कितनी है. एंड इट इज नॉट कि कस्टमर ने बोला मेरे पास 50 है तो आप बोलोगे 50 है, वेरी गुड. Whenever we do the fresh implementation, data is key here. There is a well saying in the industry, garbage in, garbage out. I give very basic example. Let's say Harshal says, Atul sir, I got a new house. Very good. When you're shifting a new house? After 10 days. Okay. Harshal start doing packing in the old house. Mattresses हो गया, sofa, dining, kitchen utensils. Now in the old house, he was staying more than 15 years. Definitely a lot of things we collect which is not in use now. Old diaries, fill-up diaries, notebooks, books, some pen, papers, kind of things, unnecessary bags are there. Do you think that Harshal will take all this stuff in the new house? No. Never. Or Harshal wife says, no, Harshal, this is not required now. These are the old. Let's not take it in the new house, because if you take this in the new house, you have to be store, maintain everything in the new house. So better इसको यहीं छोड़ जाते हैं, गंदा है तो चाहिए भी नहीं हमें, काम का भी नहीं है. Right? During the Diwali, not during, before Diwali, we clean our houses. What that purpose? What this mean? That all the garbage, all the unnecessary stuff which is not in use should be keep it out, throw out, and keep it fresh or everything new in house now. Whenever we do the implementation and specifically on the foundation data, we always ask to the customer, boss, please clean it. Someone says, one of my customers, we're doing the migration project. We are migrating them from the Remedy to ServiceNow. I said, okay, what is your user base? He says 5,000 users. I said, okay. How old is data? He says approximately 15 years old data. I said, do one thing, clean up this data. He says, what do you mean by the cleanup? If possible, review all the records one by one. Remove all the users who did not log in your Remedy instance from the last 2 years or the 1 year. He says, okay. From 5,000 we reach to the 3,000 directly. Now see is any duplicate records are there. Maybe people are creating a different users for the same purpose, like reporting ho gaya, ya integration ho gaya, which is not in use anywhere. Remove those as well. This is called the data cleanup. ये मेरा काम नहीं है as a BA, but my work is to suggest to the customer that how and what to do now. Okay. So yesterday I was in a event at York. So during the roundtable, we found one thing. One of the customer was there. He says that we have. You will not believe what I'm going to say. He says we have 50,000 reports and 30,000 dashboards. We need to migrate those. 50,000 is very big number. What to do now? Because reports, anybody can get a report in service now. This is the biggest thing. Then the experts suggest him, we can do this thing, but before you do, as you are moving to the next or the next upgrade now, better clean up this here only. Make a chunk and see what are the reports which are similar in nature. Remove. Either you do or you assign this work to your teams or the respective members who created this report and say, if XYZ parameters are not fulfilling, please let us know where we will delete this report. ये डुप्लीकेसी unnecessary का डेटा है, ठीक है? So this is what the foundation data. Then Atul, what is this? हमने क्या कहा था? Service no store everything in a row and column. That is a table. Incident change problem भी table में जाते हैं. These are called the transactional data. Why transactional? Let's say Rituja kid says, Mom, we want to have ice cream today. Okay. Rituja go to market and bring ice cream. Ice cream is not a foundation data. Ice cream is a transactional data. You bring it, you have it, it's gone. कल फिर मन करेगा, you will take it again. So anything which is on the transaction level, हर time हर वक्त चल ही रहा है, we are kidding it. That is called the transactional data. But to create the transactional data, we need the foundation data. Whenever we are doing the implementation, we always bring the foundation data, never bring the transactional data. ServiceNow never ever recommend to bring the transactional data in ServiceNow if you're doing migration or the new implementation. Okay. This is very critical question because it has a lot of things to be discussed. Let's say one of my customers says, Atul, I am on the using Excel sheet now and I want to go to service now. I said, okay, you're maintaining incident change problem in the Excel? Yes. I said, we will go live in July 2024. Monday, bhaiya, Monday, good. But by the July 24, customer says, if I have incident in open state, change in assess or authorized और शेड्यूल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन स्टेट, इनका क्या होगा? इनका क्या होगा? Like what happened? I give you another practical example. When I was in Pune, okay, and we plan to go to our native place, okay, we make sure that we did not get extra groceries from the market. Let's say I'm going for that 2 months during the COVID period, we travel for the 2 months, 3 months as well. So before the travel date, we start thinking, okay, this masala is getting me over. Let's not bring it now. Dal is getting old. Let's not bring it now. Atta is okay. Atta, let's keep it small portion because after coming we need atta as well. What this mean? That we are not bringing any new data because we are not here. House is locked. Mosquitoes, cockroach, rats can be there and can spoil the things. And चीजें खराब भी हो जाती है अपने आप भी कभी-कभी. This is what is this. So customer से रहे अब इसका क्या करना है? Let's say on 1st July, we say guys we are going live on the 10th of July. ठीक है, ठीक है. By 9th July, I have a 100 incident in the open state. I have a 200 changes in the open state. क्या करें? What service I recommend? Don't move this data in the service now. Don't move. That's not a good practice, best practice even. Then do one thing, as many as incident you can resolve in the Excel sheet, resolve it. Number one part. Keep Excel and ServiceNow open for the next 10 more days. New incident, which is raised on 10th of July, should be going in the ServiceNow, not in the Excel sheet. And then you can close these records. Customer बोला नहीं मुझे ये नहीं पसंद. If you're not happy with this, then only one solution. I can bring this data in ServiceNow, but there will be some challenges. Number one, the incident SLA will be re-trigger. क्योंकि ServiceNow में जाएगा, it's in the new state, then open state, everything will be there. Are you okay to hamper your SLAs? One part. Second part, specifically the change. Assess, authorize, schedule or implement. Change will be going to the new state. You have to be re-trigger all the approvals again. Are you happy? अब कस्टमर की खनक गई नहीं. 200 changes need to be approved again. No, that's not possible. These need to be going the cab again. Formally, you have to be follow the steps as per the process. Then customer says, okay, I will take care these 300 records in the Excel sheet only. This is what about the transactional data. We never ever bring, we never ever move, we never ever have more emphasis on the transactional data. ठीक है, ये सिस्टम में है, सिस्टम में रहेगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. ठीक. Now the question comes out, why we're discussing these things? And coming to my base question. On the day 6 or day 7, I told you one thing. Guys, you have to be create users for everybody. Harshal will create for the Amisha will create for the Mac for Sunita for Anvisha for Rutuja. Now take an example. Amisha is a teacher. And in her school, in the season days, in the admission days, 200 new students got admission. Do you think that she will do like this? She will go here, click on go to the user table, click on the new and fill the details. ये तो नहीं है क्योंकि 200 लोगों में से 5 लोगों का डेटा सेम हो सकता है. नेम, फादर नेम, डेट ऑफ बर्थ, बट कुछ तो अलग होगा. यूजर एडमिन यहाँ जाए, फिर न्यू पे क्लिक करे, 1 हो गया, फिर 2, फिर 3, फिर 4, फिर 5, फिर 6, फिर 7. Not feasible case. We need some solution on this part because my manager always says that we are not here to do the donkey work. He always emphasizes on the IT industry. No, we are not here for the donkey work. And this is called the donkey work. If you need to do these things repeat every time, it's not a good thing. Then how to bring the foundation data? Because whenever we are implementing service now for a customer, the foundation data in thousands. I have 5,000 users. I have 10,000 groups. I have 1 million CIs. Do you have anyone who can create 1 million CI? And every CI must have a 20 fields. तो पगला जाएंगे हम. Not possible. So what we do here? And here the new concept which we are going to be discussed is called the transform map. Or we can say import set. Add even more than import set. This is the key here. एक बार क्या लगता है ना, अरे यार रोज वही रूटीन है, रोज उठो, ट्रेनिंग अटेंड करो, खाना बनाओ, बाहर से खाना मंगाते हैं. चलो ठीक है, मंगा लेते हैं भाई. एक दिन ऑर्डर कर दिया, 2 दिन ऑर्डर कर दिया, 3 दिन ऑर्डर कर दिया, 4 दिन ऑर्डर कर दिया. नाउ ऑर्डर किया, दैट्स फाइन, पे द मनी, दैट्स फाइन, बट हाउ लॉन्ग यू आर देयर विदाउट अर्निंग द मनी? खाना तो मिल जाएगा बना बनाया, लेकिन पैसे तो चाहिए. इट मीन्स वी हैव टू डू एटलीस्ट वन टाइम, वी हैव टू डू द वर्क, and then things will be fine. Work means Amisha need to be upload to or you create 200 user accounts, then she need to be bring or add the data at least 200 one time in Excel sheet, then it can be doable. क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं तो आपको लिखना पड़ेगा, काम करना पड़ेगा एक बार, तो बेस तो नहीं करना पड़ेगा, otherwise you can't do. Now the question comes to how we can bring the data in service now. That is important point. यहाँ पर दो चीजें हैं. When I say bring the data in service now, dev instance, we have a test instance, and we have a prod instance. Yeah, we bring the data in service now in dev instance via transform map. Or we can do some integration as well. Okay. From dev to test, we don't use the transform map. I'll tell the reason as well, but not now. We do XML import. And same goes for the production XML. सोचना why I said let's not use transform map for the test of the production data. बहुत ही फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल है यहाँ पर, बहुत बड़ा नहीं है, कोई लॉजिक रॉकेट नहीं है यहाँ पे. वेरी बेसिक फंडामेंटल रूल इज एप्लीकेबल हियर. ठीक है. सो नाउ व्हाट टू डू? नाउ एवरीबॉडी क्लियर टिल दिस पॉइंट? डाउट, क्वेश्चन?
What if the transactional data is used it further? मतलब अगर उसको बाद में काम आना हो, then also will not import or will not move.
उसको बोलो, then we say keep it in the old system only. It's a customer decision now. See, you really think. If I say Amisha got a new house. In that new house, she has 2 kitchens. Will you prefer to cook in the both kitchen, or you prefer to use only one kitchen?
One.
क्यों?
Well, it will be easy for me.
Easy in the sense?
These things will be quite neat.
थोड़ा साफ सफाई कम करना पड़ेगा. I know that
at one place.
Yes, where is my all groceries there at a one place. I know that how these systems work. इसका flame कितना है, कितने पे सिम, कितने पे वो रहेगा, right? And easy to maintain, right? The same logic applicable here as well. We tell to customer, if possible, as soon as close your all old incidents, so that you only need to maintain only one tool at a point of time. मुझे तो फर्क नहीं पड़ता आप एक्सेल शीट को और 15 साल चला रहे हो साथ में सर्विस नाउ के साथ, मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. बट द प्रॉब्लम इज दैट यू वेस्टिंग योर टाइम, रिसोर्सेज टू डू द सेम वर्क इन एक्सेल एंड सर्विस नाउ. इस वजह से हम करते हैं. I bring the I brought the transaction data as well in service now. जब कस्टमर बिल्कुल नहीं माना, नहीं मुझे चाहिए ही चाहिए, एवरीथिंग आई नीडेड, ठीक है भाई ले आते, हमारा क्या जा रहा है. But minus points are more than the positive point. Let's say in the Excel sheet you are maintaining the incident in the format of ex123. सर्विस नाउ में आते ही वो ये हो जाएगा INC. अब बताओ, अभी भी प्रॉब्लम है. कस्टमर को तो आपने ये बोला था नंबर, अब जनरेट ये हो गया. जैसे जनरेट होगा एक ईमेल चला जाएगा. नाउ कस्टमर इज कंफ्यूज्ड कि मेरे को ये था या ये था, राइट? हम वी पीपल इन द IT, राइट? नॉट एवरीबडी इन द IT, करेक्ट? क्लियर एवरीबडी नाउ?
फिर हम ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं ना सर, ट्रांसफॉर्म मैप में एक्चुअल इंसिडेंट नंबर वो रखेंगे और उसका बेस नंबर वो रखेंगे, ऐसा करके.
कैसे रखोगे?
मतलब we can map ना ऐसा ex to 1 to 3.
You have a field of this in service now to store this data.
We can map to another field ना, क्या वो नहीं हो सकता?
From where you bring it?
Hello.
Yes, Harshal, from where you will bring the field?
In service now we can create and then transform.
Okay, chalo, good point. In service now we can create, very good Harshal, I'm no objection on that part. ठीक है, you just bought a 4-bedroom house. Will you create a new room in that house just to be keep all the garbage?
No, that's not possible.
क्यों? बजट है ना,
it's already constructed, प्रोजेक्ट भी हो जाएगा.
राइट, बजट भी है, टाइम भी है, घर का कंस्ट्रक्शन भी सारा खराब होगा, राइट? और कॉस्टिंग भी बढ़ेगी.
Correct.
Agree? It is easy to say that we can create a new field, but think from the long-term perspective. आपका 2-bedroom house है and you are going to be 3 or 4 people in your house, then I agree कि ठीक है, 1 room we should make it. I still agree on that part. You already have a 4 BHK house, brand new house, and just to keep unnecessary data in service now, you want to get a new room. I'm not agree. Not think from the normal user. Think from the architect perspective. Think from the long-term perspective. In our Indian culture specifically, when a girl take a birth, from the day one, from that particular day, father start thinking about her marriage. नहीं, मुझे इसकी शादी अच्छी से करनी है, इसके लिए अच्छा पैसा जमा करना है, इसको अच्छा पढ़ाना है, right? This is called the architect view. In our BA, this is called a stakeholder, eagle type stakeholder. You are just thinking temporary solution कि अभी कैसे sort out करें. फादर वो नहीं सोच रहा, फादर कह रहे बेटी हो गई कोई बात नहीं, मेरी बेटी है, ठीक है, बट आई वॉन्ट टू गिव अ गुड एजुकेशन. इसकी शादी एक अच्छे घर में करना है, इसको अच्छा पढ़ाना लिखाना बड़ा करना है. हाउ डू थिंक ऑन दैट पर्सपेक्टिव? सो उनका विजन आज से 25 साल का है, 26 साल का है, 28 साल का है, 23 साल का है. अभी तो जस्ट पैदा हुई है, कुछ घंटों की भी नहीं है. एंड स्टार्ट थिंकिंग फॉर द नेक्स्ट 25 years. So you have to be thinking from that perspective. If I create a field now, is it a good idea?
सर मैंने अगर मान लो सोचो मैं डेवलपर हूँ और यही क्वेश्चन मुझे अगर बीए करता है कि कैन वी डू दिस, so what I should tell?
See, you are developer. Actually, you need to do what BA says, but you are don't not be a dumb developer. You should cross question. Why you're saying for to create a new field? I'm not agree with this. Go and talk to a customer that it's not a good practice. See, when I say, and I generally say this thing, that any customer hire me, okay, let's say X company hire me and they put me in the other client. Okay, if I am there, then I have to justify my value. In one of my projects, in the last project, what happened, not in this company, other company, I was working the change management. Okay, so my counterpart was not little, very old. He just retired when I joined. After year, he got retired. Okay, before that he was saying anything and people are agree on that part. Guys, we have to add this thing in the change. People say yes, we need to add this thing. Says, and the day I joined, I stopped on that part. No, it is not a good thing. It is not the best practice. Atul, why you are saying this thing? I give him a justification. And why we hear you? Then I say very straightforward answer. See, you hire me because you think I'm expert. If I'm expert, then you have to be understand and listen me as well. Don't override my comments. Think on my comments because I'm expert in this area. You took my interview, you took my CV, you understand my capabilities, and then you say, yes, we need Atul for this project. Then understand me. I am expert. So now is a time when developer also putting the cross question to the BA. Why you want a new field? It's not a good way. No. Then the question come. This new field will be added where? In the incident table, in the problem table, in the chain table, in the task table, in the CMDB table. Which table you want to be added? So multiple things are यहाँ पर. And the reason I always say not to you, to everybody. When these type of discussions happen, think from the 360-degree angle. Okay. Now come back to this part. Now the question comes how to bring the data in service now. Okay. I give a home. Let's say I told to everybody, guys, I have to get a form. Okay. Let's get a new form. अतुल क्या फॉर्म बनाना है? एक एडमिशन फॉर्म बनाना है. ओके. किस चीज का एडमिशन है? ट्रेनिंग का एडमिशन है. उसमें क्या क्या फील्ड होने चाहिए? नेम, फर्स्ट नेम, एजुकेशन, एनी सर्विस एक्सपीरियंस एंड ईमेल एंड फोन नंबर. ओके. मैंने अन्वेषा को बोला अन्वेषा फॉर्म बना. अन्वेषा ने बनाया नेम. ठीक है. फर्स्ट नेम, एजुकेशन, नंबर. सेम थिंग आई टोल्ड टू सुनीता. सुनीता ने बनाया नेम, फर्स्ट नेम, qualification and contact number. I give the same thing to Amisha. Amisha ने बनाया full underscore name. ये problem statement है. I'm not doing any kind of a time pass. It's a problem statement. First underscore name, education underscore qualification and mobile underscore number. Now tell me one thing. 3 people created the same form. इन तीनों में डिफरेंस क्या है? वैल्यू तीनों में सेम जा रही है. यहाँ भी नेम वही जाएगा, यहाँ भी नेम वही जाएगा, यहाँ भी नेम वही जाएगा, यहाँ भी फर्स्ट नेम वही जाएगा, यहाँ भी यही जाएगा, यहाँ भी यही जाएगा. एजुकेशन में सेम थिंग यहाँ होगी, सेम यहाँ होगी, सेम यहाँ होगी. नंबर ये होगा, नंबर ये होगा, नंबर ये होगा. Then what is the difference in these 3?
They have used name column actually different. Qualification is like it's uppercase, lowercase. कॉलम नया
और
स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स है।
और स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक छोड़ो ना, वो तो मेरी रहती है।
ओके सर, सबको नया फॉर्म बनाना पड़ेगा सर, जितने भी यूजर है सबको अपने।
नहीं, आप नहीं, हर्षल, यू डिड नॉट गेट माय पॉइंट. In these 3 lines, you pick up any of the field of any of the person. वैल्यू तो सेम जा रही है. नेम में नाम अतुल जाएगा, फर्स्ट सॉरी अतुल ग्रोवर जाएगा, अतुल जाएगा, एमसीए जाएगा, नंबर जाएगा. यहाँ पे अतुल ग्रोवर जाएगा, अतुल जाएगा, एमसीए जाएगा, कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर जाएगा. But if you notice that all these 3 ladies put the different labels for the different fields. अन्वेषा ने नेम लिखा, सुनीता थोड़ी सी और फैंसी थी, इसने फुल नेम लिखा. अमीशा ने बोला मैं तो टीचर हूं, मैं तो अच्छा लिखूंगी, फुल अंडरस्कोर नेम इज अ गुड थिंग. एफ नेम कुछ नहीं होता, इसने लिखा नहीं फर्स्ट नेम होना चाहिए. ही सेड नहीं फर्स्ट अंडरस्कोर नेम होना चाहिए. एक प्रॉपर सीक्वेंस चलना चाहिए. एजुकेशन नहीं होता, एजुकेशन क्वालिफिकेशन होता है पूरा. आई पुट एजुकेशन क्वालिफिकेशन. मोबाइल नहीं होता, कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर नहीं होता, मोबाइल अंडरस्कोर नंबर होता है. Labels are different. Now when I bring the data in service, now my service now get confused. क्योंकि सर्विस नाउ में नेम है, फुल नेम नहीं है, एफ नेम नहीं है लेकिन फर्स्ट अंडरस्कोर नेम है, नंबर है लेकिन मोबाइल अंडरस्कोर नंबर नहीं है. तो डेटा कैसे मैच करोगे? I'll come to this point now. So what service now says, what as a consultant recommend, let's say I want to bring the user data in service now. I'll go here in the user list view, right click on any of the field and click on the import. ठीक है, डोंट टच एनीथिंग इन दिस पार्ट, ना इसमें ना इसमें. इसको ऐसे टिक रखो. क्रिएट एक्सेल टेम्पलेट एंड डाउनलोड. Download this, it will take place. Open it. ठीक, and come to the page number 1. ये देखो, यूजर टेबल के जितने भी फील्ड्स हैं सारे यहां पर आ गए. टोटल 53 fields are available in the user table with the correct label which ServiceNow has. मतलब कि ये जो पैटर्न मैचिंग नहीं हो रहा तीनों का, ये प्रॉब्लम तो सॉर्ट आउट हो गया इस कारण से. सेकंड, स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स चली गई, राइट. थर्ड, right now either Harshal use this Excel sheet, either Amisha use this Excel sheet, Anvesha, Matt, Sunita, anybody use this Excel sheet, everybody will get a standard label only. बिल्कुल प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Now I know Harshal and Amisha has a doubt in mind. अतुल क्यों कर रहे हैं हम ये एक्सेल शीट वाला काम? ये तो मैं बना ही लेता हूँ, मुझे पता है मैं सब बना लूंगा, मैं बन जाएगा आराम से. नहीं, I'll just one more step. Now let's say Amisha want to be creator 2 users in the service now, or the 5 users or 10 users in the service now. Second option to downloading this Excel sheet, you will get some drop-down values as well. True, active, true. Yes. You want to put any building name, business impact. I'm not putting anything else as of now here, or you can use the drop-down value. Critical. Calendar integration. Outlook. ठीक है, मैं ये भी नहीं भरता, ये भी नहीं भरा, कुछ नहीं भरा अभी मैं फिलहाल. आई एम जस्ट कमिंग टू दिस पॉइंट. ईमेल a.b@lng.com. ईमेल होना चाहिए. एम्प्लॉय नंबर 1 2 3 4 5 7 8. ठीक है. मल्टी फैक्टर ऑथेंटिकेशन, आई सेड नो, नहीं चाहिए मुझे. ठीक है, ये भी छोड़ दो, ये भी छोड़ दो. फर्स्ट नेम AB, जेंडर देखो अब यहाँ पर भी है, इजी टू डू. मेल, जियो लोकेशन अभी नहीं चाहिए मुझे, फोन नंबर नहीं चाहिए मुझे, ये भी नहीं चाहिए. प्रीफिक्स, लास्ट लॉगिन नहीं चाहिए. लास्ट नेम BC, लोकेशन लॉकडाउन नहीं चाहिए मुझे, ये भी नहीं चाहिए. मैनेजर ये भी नहीं चाहिए. हाँ, manager I will put it, but not now. क्योंकि this manager is a reference field. So I cannot put only Harshal Patel. I have to see that what is the user ID of Harshal, so that no spelling mistake, it should get created properly. Middle name नहीं चाहिए, mobile phone number नहीं चाहिए, ये भी नहीं चाहिए, ये भी नहीं चाहिए. I'm just doing the very basic things. What we need now? We need only user ID. Title भी नहीं चाहिए, user ID ABBC. Password VIP 2. Let's say I want these only these limited fields. Let's create one more student, one more one. नहीं चाहिए सेकंड के लिए मुझे, और यहाँ आया मैं bc.cd@lng.com. ठीक, नहीं चाहिए, कुछ नहीं चाहिए मुझे. यहाँ पर लिखा mn, इसको भी छोड़ देते हैं, नहीं चाहिए मुझे. मैं आई एम जस्ट पुटिंग रैंडम थिंग्स. th, let's come to the user ID bc. Let's save this. If you want, you can delete this direction page. Save. So the first step is that Amisha need to be create this Excel sheet with the proper records. एक बार तो मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. If you want that your generation will sit and enjoy the life, then you have to do the hard work. ठीक. Now what I'll do, I'll come back here. यहाँ जाइए और यहाँ ढूंढिए load data. Here. Now what I'm doing, I am bringing this Excel sheet का data in ServiceNow. अभी तक the Excel sheet has a one place and ServiceNow is the other place. Now I am bringing this data in ServiceNow. Create table. See what we do. If I give example, let's say now as Amisha says, Atul, I'm traveling now. Okay. After 2 days, she will back at home, and she and her husband carry approximately 5 luggage. P2 bag hai, briefcase hai, bag hai, baby bag, everything is they have. Now when she will come back, she will not unpack everything in a 1 minute or at the same time कि सारे बैग एक साथ ओपन करके बैठ गई, इसको इस अलमारी में रख दो, इसको इस अलमारी में नहीं. What she will do, she will open one bag, one by one bag, and then start keeping the things in the right places. एक दिन एक हो गया, एक दिन एक हो गया, एक दिन एक हो गया. Same thing we have to do here. We never ever bring our external data in ServiceNow directly in the target tables. We are going to be create a staging table. Staging table is a table which store the external data for the time being. जब तक आपको अपने अच्छे घर में नहीं रखना, तब तक उसको उस रूम में रखे रहना दो. ठीक. So I have to create a table 1 and I'll put g_user_batch15. ये टेबल वहां से भी बनता था जो मैंने देखा. ये टेबल, the table is getting from here only, but this is called import set table. Now from where you want to bring the data, I have a file. Choose the file. Go here and choose the file here. Open. Which sheet I have to be read? I have to read the sheet number 1. ये वाला sheet number 1 है ये. और the first line is the header. इसको ये record नहीं है. No, these are not the records. Records are starting from number 2. तो इसको मैंने 1 कर दिया. Submit. Now ServiceNow will go in the background, read this file and bring the data in the ServiceNow in staging table. क्या आया? Proceed 2 records, 2 inserts. 2 records थे, दोनों insert हो गए ServiceNow में. You want to see? Open this import set. Open this import set table. Here. Sys user, data source name, import set table, 0 second, click on load it. And here my records. यहाँ पे 0 1 से शुरू होता है. Open this record if you want to see more, or you can bring it from here. अच्छा ठीक है, इसको ओपन कर लेते हैं. देखो ये रहा. Email, prefix, calendar, business critical, but it is in the temporary table. Actual table कौन सा है? sys_user table is my actual table. Now I have to bring this data into my actual user table. If I go to here and open this sys_user_list dot do, not d not. Do we have this record here? नहीं है. क्यों? Because as of now, Amisha just came back from the travel and she hold every bag in the room. She did not unpack every room. Sorry, unpack every bag. Because she want that these things which are in my luggage need to be go to the target table. बेबी का जो सामान है वो उसके रूम में जाएगा. मेरे जो कपड़े हैं in my room, it will go in my wardrobes. Cosmetic का सामान, husband के shaving का सामान, उनके कपड़े, in each and every cupboards it will go. So that we have to be run a transform map. We'll create the transform map here. One thing is important. We will create transform map only one time, until unless change anything in the in my this table, import set table. ये मैं कुछ नया field लेके आ रहा हूँ. Field कह रहा हूँ, value नहीं कह रहा मैं. If tomorrow I'll go and add a new field here, or it has been added in the service now user table, then I have to get the transform map once again. Now I'll come back here and click on the create transform map. ठीक है. ट्रांसफॉर्म मैप का नाम यूजर बैच 15. Now important to be understand. This is my source table. Import set table. कहाँ जाना है? This is my target table. Sorry. sys_user is my target table. Here. What I'm doing? I'm doing table to table level mapping. सिर्फ अभी इतना ही समझना, बाकी चीजें छोड़ दो. क्लिक से. जैसे कहते हैं ना भाई, तुम्हारा घर कहाँ पर है, मेरा घर वहां पर है. That is table to table level mapping. Now the question comes that why we have that Excel sheet downloaded from ServiceNow. अब सर हमने what we say that bring this data in this table. ठीक है, टेबल टू टेबल हो गया. लेकिन how the ServiceNow will know और सिस्टम will know कि मुझे यूजर नेम को यूजर नेम में डालना है, नाम को नेम में डालना है, आईडी को आईडी में डालना है. Let's say take example, Harshal shifted a new location. Harshal need a friends which is of his age almost. Harshal kid need a friend of his or her age only. ये क्या है? Field to field level mapping है. So now we'll come here. डांटना मत, मैं आपको इसका शॉर्टकट भी बताऊंगा. Click on the new. What I'm doing? I'm doing a mapping of source का एक field, target के एक field से map करना है. I said source में मेरा user ID है, right? ये रहा. Target में भी user ID है, उससे map कर दो. Leave it these two as of now. We'll discuss it tomorrow. Submit. तो ये तो फिर गलत बात है. You're saying in the beginning that we should not do the donkey work. So if in my form, in my import set table, I have 52 fields, do you want me to do this 52 times? नहीं, ये नहीं हो पाएगा ना. In the table we still have 52 fields. Do you know that how many fields available in the CMDB table? In the computer table, more than 100 fields are there. Only and only in the computer table. 100 fields. Can you imagine that 100 fields का mapping करना तो नहीं हो पाएगा. Give us little smart work. चलो ठीक है. Then come here. Mapping assist. अच्छा वो तो रही गया हमारा. Now did you find? Okay, mapping assist. ऐसे कर लेते हैं, चलो ज्यादा नहीं है. बिजनेस इंपैक्ट यहां से लाया, बिजनेस इंपैक्ट यहां से लाए, ये सोर्स, ये टारगेट, एंड यू कैन सी द वैल्यूज हियर कि कहां कहां क्या क्या मैच हो रहा है. अच्छा ठीक है. मतलब एक बात बताओ, मान लो मैंने ये तो फ्रॉम द सोर्स आई पिक अप दिस एंड फ्रॉम टारगेट बाय मिस्टेक आई पिक अप दिस, मैपिंग हो जाएगी? हो जाएगी भाई, मैपिंग तो हो ही जाएगी. ये भी गड़बड़ है, स्मार्ट तो ये भी नहीं है. 53 क्यों? 106 time I have to be drag and drop. इसमें क्यों नहीं क्रॉस का बटन आ रहा? ठीक है, इसको ऐसे करते हैं. ठीक है, मतलब 106 time I have to give the, पहले यहां से ड्रैग करो, फिर यहां से ड्रैग करो, फिर यहां से ड्रैग करो, फिर यहां से ड्रैग, एंड मेक श्योर दैट आई शुड ड्रैग द प्रॉपर थिंग्स. चलो, अमीशा को ये भी पसंद नहीं आया, अन्वेषा भी इज नॉट हैप्पी नाउ. नहीं तो लिए तो प्रैक्टिस नहीं हो पाएगी, तो बहुत सारा काम है. देन व्हाट टू डू? नाउ लेट्स डू द स्मार्ट वर्क. बट if you are doing practice, I strongly recommend don't choose the option third at a first instance. Do this manual mapping, then mapping assist, and then go to auto mapping. ये वाला. The benefit come here. जो Excel sheet हमने download किया to have a same label will work here now. Click on this and बोलो 1 2 3 हो जा. And now हो गया. Want to see? All 53 field has been mapped now. 52, sorry, 52 fields से 53 fields. देखो, see,
50.
this is the benefit. I guess CSID don't get match or something is there. ठीक है. This is the benefit of downloading the Excel from the service now. उसको प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुआ. अगर if I use this format, then service now may get confused कि फर्स्ट नेम को फुल नेम से मैच करना है, क्वालिफिकेशन को किससे मैच करना है, मोबाइल को किससे मैच करना है. ठीक है. That is the reason I say always download the Excel sheet from the service now only. ठीक है. Now Amisha, Anvesha, सुनीता, मैक, हर्षल इज हैप्पी. वाह, ये बढ़िया काम बताया सर आपने. एक क्लिक किया और बोला 1 2 3 हो जाओ, वो हो गया. नाउ मैपिंग हो गई. वी हैव डन द मैपिंग. मीन्स अमीशा पुट एवरी लगेज और रिक्वायर्ड रिस्पेक्टिव लगेज इन द रिस्पेक्टिव रूम्स. कि ये बच्चे के रूम है, इसका लगेज यहाँ रख देते हैं. ये हस्बैंड का रूम है, इनका लगेज यहाँ रखते हैं. ये मेरा रूम है, इसका लगेज यहाँ रखते हैं. सो दैट नाउ इट इज ईजी फॉर हर to open the briefcase or the bags and start keeping the things in the wardrobe. अब wardrobe वाला काम करते हैं last. Click on the transform. ये क्या है? कौन सी टेबल से लेना? मैंने कहा ये टेबल है लेटेस्ट, तो इसी को पकड़ लो. ओके. क्लिक ऑन द ट्रांसफॉर्म. और कहाँ जाना है? मैंने कहा ये टेबल है, ये ट्रांसफॉर्म मैप है, इसमें हमने टारगेट टेबल दिया. क्लिक ऑन द ट्रांसफॉर्म. Transform complete. Before I go this, let me show you the user table. I just refresh it. See, record get generated. तो second record बताओ. वो था, अच्छा वो था BC, right? AB, BC, BC, CD. देखो, दोनों रिकॉर्ड आ गए. That's good thing. But Atul, how we know that everything get successfully? एक तो ये है कि यहाँ पर सक्सेसफुल दिखना चाहिए. Number 1 part. Second part, you can open this import set, तो हमने देख लिया था already. यहाँ पर you can open the transform history and import. Transform history says, हाँ ये बढ़िया है, ये कल का हमारा रहेगा. टोटल 2 रिकॉर्ड थे, दोनों इंसर्ट हुए. अपडेट नहीं था, इग्नोर नहीं था, स्किप नहीं था, एरर नहीं थी. ठीक है, और सक्सेस हो गया. इंपोर्ट लॉग्स में कुछ नहीं, क्योंकि कुछ फटा नहीं तो कुछ भी नहीं है उसमें. ठीक. नाउ व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल गो बैक इन माय एक्सेल शीट एंड आई विल चेंज द यूजर आईडी फ्रॉम, और लेट्स से आई विल चेंज द यूजर आईडी फ्रॉम BC DC कर देते हैं एंड सेव. सिर्फ एक रिकॉर्ड में एक फील्ड चेंज किया. आई विल कम बैक हियर, गो हियर, लोड डेटा. अब देखो वो क्या करेगा, मेरी पुरानी टेबल अपने आप ले लेगा, एग्जिस्टिंग टेबल. सॉरी, आई हैव टू क्लिक इट, माय बैड, आई हैव टू क्लिक इट. सो यू कैन पुट u_lng. कहाँ है u_lng? ढूंढो, इंपोर्ट सेट है ना, u_lng. ये क्या था, ये रहा. ठीक, कहाँ से लेना फाइल, बॉस फाइल पड़ी है ये, पिक इट अप, ओपन, सबमिट. 2 रिकॉर्ड हो गए. गुड. नाउ डायरेक्टली रन द रन ट्रांसफॉर्म, क्योंकि हमारे पास ट्रांसफॉर्म मैप इज ऑलरेडी रेडी विद अस. क्लिक ऑन रन ट्रांसफॉर्म. यही था, ये सतुल यही नाम है. इंपोर्ट सेट इज 4 नंबर नाउ, राइट, क्योंकि हमें लेटेस्ट अपलोड करना है. क्लिक ऑन द ट्रांसफॉर्म. लेट मी क्लोज दिस. फिर से सक्सेस. ओके, गो टू द ट्रांसफॉर्म हिस्ट्री. नाउ सी, 2 records, 1 insert, 1 error. तो एरर क्यों है? ओपन इट, इंपोर्ट लॉग्स. यहां पर एरर है, ABBC में एरर है. दिस इज योर होमवर्क. Everybody is on my instance, on my PDI. Go and check why this error is there to find out the reason. To find out the reason. And your homework is, and one more thing, it is not only that I can bring only foundation data. If you want, you can bring the incident data as well. This is the same way. You have to create Excel sheet, add the data, do the import set, do the transform map, map with the incident table, and you can bring it. Your homework is that everybody try to use different tables. Bring some user data, some group data, some incident data, some change data, maybe some CI data, different tables on the, we have different tables in the CI. Go and download the data, download the Excel sheet, put random values and bring it in the service now. ठीक है, ये करके देखना आज. Very interesting topic. Believe me, you will enjoy this topic. Now put your questions.
सर हमारे पास एकदम एग्जैक्ट टेम्पलेट है, ओके, यूजर टेबल का. So why we are doing the transform? Why we need the staging? Can't we directly to upload directly to the user table?
That's not recommended. Template doesn't mean the data is also right. Right. The reason being, you know, I'll tell you one same example. You're shifting to the new house. You know that this photo frame is a garbage for me. But still you don't want to throw it because it has a memory. It was given by maybe first gift given by your wife on your wedding anniversary, or maybe it is given by your parents on your birthday. Even though it's not in the use. So if you directly put in your luggage, you're bringing the garbage at short. So you will ask, hey, shall I take it to? Sometimes we take a thoughts from our spouse as well, right? I am thinking, should I take this or not? यार वैसे तो खराब हो गया, कोई यूज तो है नहीं. Then let's throw it. Every time when I go my hometown, my mom always says that on the upper cupboard, please clear it out. Because I still have my MCA time books, my 12th books, my old projects books are there. I said नहीं फेंकना है, अच्छा लग रहा है, मेरी मेमोरीज है ये. और मेरी मम्मी हर बार डांटती है, क्या है सब इकट्ठा करके रखा है. 18 साल 15 साल हो गए पढ़ाई छोड़े हुए, अब ऑल डन, नथिंग इज बी रिक्वायर्ड हियर, व्हाई नॉट थ्रो इट आउट, क्योंकि दैट इज value for me. So you have to be thinking, if you bring directly everything in the target table, you can bring some wrong data as well. So during the import side, we see that ये data अच्छा नहीं है. We have to be removed from the accession and then run again the load. क्योंकि अगर एक बार if once you bring the garbage data in the system, you're gone. पापा आपने तो रखा है वो फ्रेम, मैं भी रखूंगा, मेरा फेवरेट टॉय है ये, चाहे टूटा पड़ा खेलेगा नहीं आपका बेटा, बट रख लेगा. फिर वाइफ कहेगी अरे मैं भी रख लेती हूँ, मुझे भी पसंद है, राइट? So strongly we have to take a decision that we need this data or not. And import set table or staging table is the only area where you can see that what is required, what is not required. Is everything is coming fine or not? ठीक है, वो चीज.
तो हम कंस्ट्रेंट लगा सकते हैं क्या वहां पे इन फॉर्म?
नहीं, you have to be read it manually. See, staging table का purpose है just to be see that everything is coming properly or not.
Okay.
Maybe I in a record I put 5 fields, but 4 ही आ रहे हैं, एक आ ही नहीं रहा. If you did not check in the import set and run the transform net directly, you will lose it. अरे नहीं क्या हो गया, गलती हो गई, कुछ गड़बड़ हो गई. So import set is like a temporary place where you can go and check it.
Okay.
तो वो पर्पस है. Yes, ऋतुजा, सुनीता, मैक, अन्वेषा, अमीशा.
सर अगर मैं ट्रांसफॉर्म मैप पे अगर मैंने कोई समझो बैकएंड में बिजनेस लॉजिक लिखा हुआ है फील्ड मैंडेटरी का, तो वो टर्मिनेट हो जाएगा क्या? समझो कोई
that is just a different concept which we'll discuss tomorrow. जो यहाँ पर है ना, जब हमने ट्रांसफॉर्म मैप बनाया, कहाँ गया मेरा ये रहा, ट्रांसफॉर्म मैप, यहाँ पर एक फील्ड है रन द बिजनेस रूल. इफ आई नॉट, मैंने यहीं पढ़ा था, कहीं पढ़ा है, और इट हैज सम बैकएंड लॉजिक, आई विल शो यू. हाँ ये रहा, रन बिजनेस रूल, तो चलेगा वो बिजनेस रूल.
अच्छा.
द थिंग व्हिच आर सीइंग दैट इज कॉल्ड द डेटा पॉलिसी, कि वो मैंडेटरी है कि नहीं है, वो अलग चीजें आती हैं, बट इट रन. It runs. So tomorrow we are going to discuss this part, and you have to be give me the answer that why this showing one record as an error. कहाँ गई है? ढूंढ के लाना इसका रीजन.
Okay.
ठीक है, any other question guys? Doubt, question, clarification?
Yes,
Good, Mishna.
Someone is using service now. Excel sheet there will be only 73.
I guess your daughter is more interested to be asked a question.
No, we copy by our own.
Good, Amisha. That's fine.
If we use service now Excel sheet, that will be better. But it has only 73. Okay. So if I want to have one more field, can I add or not?
See, in the Excel sheet you can add, no doubt, but make sure that field must exist in the ServiceNow table as well. You're traveling by flight, and
Okay,
flight or the airline says only 2 luggage are allowed. If you make a 3, then how you will carry the third one?
We have to pay for that.
Definitely yes. See, whenever this question come in the mind that I can get a new field, think at least 100 times that why is required. Can I not do my work without this field? Do I have any alternative field available to store this data? What is the business need for that field? Field बनाने में it just take few seconds to create a new field, but to maintain it take time. Why people are using dual SIM phone? The reason being, it is not tough for the people to buy a new phone. The reason being, it is tough to maintain the two phones in a one time. दोनों को कैरी करो पॉकेट में, चार्जिंग देखो, रिचार्ज देखो, मैसेज देखो, टोन सेट करो, एवरीथिंग यू हैव टू बी डू. दैट इज पीपल प्रेफर टू हैव अ ड्यूअल सिम. और एक ही फोन में दोनों डालो, काम चल जाता है, एक बार चार्ज किया काम खत्म. प्लस माइनस दोनों है, डेफिनेटली प्लस एंड माइनस आर बोथ देयर, बट स्टिल इफ यू आस्क मी पर्सनली, आई विल नॉट प्रेफर टू फोन. आई प्रेफर वन फोन ओनली. इसमें ड्यूअल सिम हो, दो नंबर है, एक इंडिया का, एक यूके का, बोथ शुड वर्क इन वन फोन. Okay, I can't carry these two phones every time. There's a reason, Amisha.
Okay.
सर एक
थोड़ा
पुराना क्वेश्चन है सर, वो फील्ड बनाने के ऊपर से याद आया कि एक फील्ड होता है डिस्प्ले करके.
हाँ,
इट डजंट स्टोर ना वैल्यू, मतलब डेटाबेस में.
डिस्प्ले तो उसकी प्रॉपर्टी है, फील्ड नहीं होगा.
एक फील्ड था डिस्प्ले ओनली करके.
मे बी गिव मी द टेबल नेम, आई कैन चेक इट.
ये देखता हूँ.
ठीक है जी.
Yes.
You can put in the group as well. Let people actually start thinking on that perspective. ठीक है.
Yes.
चलिए. Any other doubt, guys? Good. Let me stop recording and take a quick attendance now.